Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to try and export this male character with multiple pants and get hop swappable pants into Unity. So I have a quick example that I've already made. I've done most of the girls. I've added like different clothes and that sort of thing. So I can just reject, get like different characters. So in this case, you can see like she's got like a wide body and like the clothes and they're still conforming fairly well. This particular dress is a bit of a pain. It's got some poke through there happening. There's kind of some ways to deal with that as well. So in this case, like she's a bit pregnant, so you can see that the dress is conforming correctly to the body, which is good, and go from there. So we can just create like different types of characters, which is quite nice. So, and hang on, I'll just show you one other thing. So the other thing that we're going to do, so all these characters have their clothes have LOD details on them as well. So they get smaller and smaller as you get like further away from the camera. So moving in close, moving it back. Their LOD levels will change as they go. So they're morphing, animating, and LODing, which is pretty cool. So you can also see, I think, find it. Find that they've also got, so you can also change, well, you'll be able to change these as sports at the moment. So they've all got all their morph shapes, so they're all good as well. So that's that. So all right, let's export this guy. So what I've done is I've added a whole bunch of pants for him. As you can see, like hundreds of lots, well not hundreds, but there's I don't know, maybe about 10 different pant types. So we'll be able to hot swap them in and out as we go. So one of the first things I do, I add it to the character. Probably won't go too much into that because it's fairly basic to add. Like different pants. I suppose I can show you very quickly if you have that level that you don't know how to add a pair of pants. So you just find a pair of pants. Like if we go into clothing, maybe I'll do a Gen 8. That's right, Gen 8 male. I'll get some clothing going. I'm just going to grab the first one. So if I wanted to add, say, these shorts, all I do is just double click on there. That adds the shorts. This is a Genesis 8 male. I'm going to go for tight template because that's like it's kind of like an undergarment, those things I suppose, but normally like the loose ones are the ones that go over the top of undergarments, but you never really show undergarments. So I almost always go like tight and go accept from there, and so that will add that to the character. And I usually have a look at the like see what materials sets I've got. So that's Aegis shorts there. So there's no real white one, so we can't really make it better. If I could turn off all these others, we should be able to see it. Okay, so just no, keep those on. Okay, so we've got some pants. Alright, I think I messed something up there. Hang on, I'll just Control Z that back to what it was. I think I've accidentally dragged some pants under some other pants somewhere. Here it is. Oh, pants button. Oh, yeah, you really don't want to have things like these pants buttons in there either. So if I turn that off, what's that a button of? So that's one of the other ones. Any extra objects like that I tend to just delete. Okay, so this is unfortunately messed up. Man. Alright, so I'll just load it from one that I had already done. No. We're trying to do it too fast. So we'll just add that in. Okay, still loading. Just give it a second. Alright, so the same process as before, you just add those pants. Sorry, I clicked on too many things before, sort of screwed it up. But so you basically add the pants, and you're good to go. So what I might do is I might just keep going with the export process. So make sure that all the objects are underneath the Gen 9 thing. The other thing I like to do is I like to have a look at each of the objects and just see their vertices count. So that one's not too bad. It's 19,000. That one's 13,000, 13,000, 9,000, 6,000. So this one's 84. So that's probably a bit much. But I mean, LODs can sort of handle that. You just have to be really aggressive with the LODs, and then yeah, you don't have to worry too much. So most of these look pretty good. I'm going to hit the export. Sorry, Dust Unity. So let's do that. So you've got our Dust Unity bridge up. Let's choose the morph that we want. So generally, like when I export the character, I export them with like all the eye blink, pregnant, all the like mouth funnel, happy, sad, all their face stuff. But because we're only exporting the pants, we only want the pants morphs. So I think I'm going to do is probably want the pregnant one. I want a pair figure as well. We don't, these are all emotions that you can have on there. Wink, we don't need. Heavy body might affect the pants, so you need to keep it. The Visemes are for like mouth when you're talking. Like if you have something like Crazy Minnow Studios and you want the character to be able to talk, these form up the shapes of the mouth parts. So all these body types we want to keep because they're going to affect the pants. None of these head shapes are going to do it, so you've got like lots of different head shapes so that the character can morph into different faces. And then we just remove those from export. I'm just going to save this preset as Gen 9 pants only. So if we need to export this again, we know we've got exactly the right sort of body morph that will go with it. Okay, and we'll just go accept. Then I just go accept again. Start exporting. Okay, so we've got a few. These are the ones that I tend to choose. Actually, the way I should also mention the way that the morphs work with the character is that they have a thing called auto follow, and then the morphs auto follow the base character. So you have to export it with the base character. So if you can't just export the pants by themselves because they won't have the auto follow morphs and it won't work. So what I normally do is I just collapse the textures, collect textures. Remember what these things do. I think that just puts them all onto the same UV tiles, and I think this puts them all together. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. But anyway, we'll just go accept. Start the export process. Takes a little while to do. So from within Unity, I have started generating a male character. I actually might keep the female one on at this point. And with the male character. Okay, we're good to go. So I'll just jump back here. You can see that importing right now. So it's always a good idea to keep an eye on the console and see how see how that goes. So that's looking pretty good right now.